What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wager Zone podcast, and we are back for another day of soccer bets, guys. Yesterday we had a great day on the soccer bets. If you didn't tune into our live, man, we made some decent money on our live yesterday. I'm gonna be going live on YouTube about two times a week. I think it'll be a good addition to the show to actually show you guys how I actually make my bets. So get into this first bet of the day, guys. It's going to be a two-leg parlay. One's going to be in Serie A. The next one's going to be in the Premier League. We're going to be taking Napoli over 1.5 goals, and then Manchester City on the money line. I do believe Manchester City wins this game. I think they go out there and score about 2 or 3 goals in this game, and I think Napoli goes out here and wins this game. I think Napoli goes out there and scores 2 or 3 goals in this game. Both these two teams, that Napoli and Manchester City's playing, Leicester and Venezia, are bottom of the league teams. Both of them are not really in good form. Both of them are not good teams in the league, so I expect both these two teams to dominate. So give me Napoli, give me Manchester City, both of them over 1.5 goals. In this game, it's going to be Tottenham taking on Wolves Wanderers. It's going to be in the English Premier League. I'm going to be taking both teams to score and over 2.5. I do believe both these two teams are good enough to score at least 1 goal, and I do believe it could come out to a 2-2 or a 2-3 matchup. Both these two teams' defenses are not good, but they also have an offense that can keep up and score goals, especially when the opposing team's defense is good enough. Tottenham is at home, but I do think Wolves have a chance to win this game, but Tottenham will score at least 1, maybe even 2 goals. But like I said, Wolves have a good chance of winning this game, so I expect they can score at least 1 or 2 goals in this game. So in this game, give me both teams to score and over 2.5. Guys, this next game is going to be Everton taking on Nottingham Forest, and I'm going to be taking Nottingham Forest on the money line. I think Nottingham Forest is the better squad. Nottingham Forest has been in great form, and I also think Everton is going to go out there and maybe score 1 goal, but I don't know. Everton's been in a horrible form this year, but Nottingham Forest has been the surprise team of the year. They're top 5. They're almost in top 4. They're pushing every single game to get higher and higher, and they're a really good squad this year. So this bet, guys, I'm taking Nottingham Forest on the money line. Alright, guys, this next bet's going to be a 2-leg parlay, one in the English Premier League and one in Liga Portugal. It's going to be Liverpool over 1.5 goals and Braga on the money line. I do believe Liverpool scores at least 2 goals. I think they're going to go out here and score probably 3 goals. I think it's going to be 3-1 game. I think West Ham scores 1 and Liverpool scores about 3. And with Braga, I think Braga could win this game 2-0, 1-0, 2-3. Any along those lines go, guys. Braga at home playing against Casapia. I just expect Braga to be the better squad. So give me Liverpool over 1.5 goals, and we're parlaying that with Braga on the money line. All right, guys, this game's gonna be Salford taking on Morecambe in the England League 2, and I'm taking Salford over 1.5 goals. I think Salford goes out here, scores about 2 or 3 goals in this game. Morecambe is probably the top 2. Or bottom worst team in the whole entire league too. Salford has been really good at home. Salford's a middle of the pack team, but at home they look like they're one of the top 5 teams in the league, especially when, like I said, playing at home. Morecambe on the road is probably the worst team on the road. They're probably one of the worst teams, top 2 worst teams in the whole entire league this year. So I expect Salford to go out here and score at least 2 goals. So give me Salford over 1.5 goals for this one. All right, guys, this one's gonna be in England League 2 as well. It's gonna be Cheltenham taking on Notts County, and I'm gonna be taking both teams to score in this one. I think Cheltenham is probably gonna end up winning, but Notts County is a better squad. Cheltenham is playing at home, and they're a really good squad at home. But like I said, Notts County historically and this year, just over the past 5 games, have been the better squad. So I do expect Notts County to score at least 1 goal. But in my opinion, Cheltenham at home is a really good squad, and I expect them to win this game. So give me both teams to score in this one. This game is going to be Wrexham taking on Wigan, and we're going to be taking Wrexham on the money line. I like Wrexham a lot. They're really good at home. They're probably my favorite team besides Chelsea in England, and I watch a lot of Wrexham games, but I think they're a really good squad this year. I think they're going to get promoted to the English Championship next year. And Wigan is the middle of the pack team. I don't expect Wigan Athletics to go out here and do too much, especially playing at Wrexham. Wrexham at home is honestly one of the best teams in the league, probably the best team in the whole entire league, giving up less than like 7 goals, and they've scored about 25, 26. So give me Wrexham on the money line. They're at home. I expect them to win this game. The last bet I have for you guys is going to be in Liga Portugal. It's going to be Sporting CP taking on Benfica, and we're going to be taking both teams to score in this game. Both these two teams are probably the 2 best teams in the entire league, and I expect both these two teams to score. The last 5 games, both these two teams have scored at least 1 goal, so I don't expect that streak to stop now. Both these two teams historically have scored at least 1 goal. For the last 5 games, for the last 5, they scored at least 1 goal against each other. And with Sporting playing at home and Benfica being the better squad this year, I expect it to be a really high scoring a good matchup. So give me both teams to score in this one, guys. And all right, guys, that is it for today's video. Like the video, subscribe to the page, come back every single day, guys. Let's cash for another day. Yesterday we had a great day. Let's cash again today. I didn't have the theatrics or the graphics out for you today, guys. My AI generator that I make my games with was not working today, so tomorrow we'll be back with that. So like I said though, we'll be back tomorrow. Like the video and subscribe to the page, guys, and I'm out of here.